I don't even know what to say. I knew this day would come, but I didn't expect it to be today. It all started with us fusing our lay secrets and other brain rots that we had prepared last night, hoping we could get a dragon during today's admin abuse, and possibly get it with the new skibidi trait that Sammy is going to run. That's right. Skibidi Toilet was added to the game today as one of the OGs. Super big update. The base was glitching and everybody had the new Skibidi base, even the Meowl and Strawberry. This is personally my new favorite base because it just looks so insane and huge. Plus, the white coloring makes the brain rot stand out a lot more. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to myself. Editing this video was very hard to do. Every time I skip to the end, I just see us losing 5 hours of hard work. I don't know how it even happened either. It couldn't have been servers shutting down because it would have said it. But our message was completely different. I also had a few friends join to watch this aura farming and trait farming.
Looks so innocent.
Bro has aura.
He does have aura.
So I couldn't let them down, and we got started with the first fuse.
Cicleteira noelteira.
You guys don't get it. This was the last time I would fuse like this, so it had to get done today or never again. I'll tell you exactly what went into these fuses. I traded 2 dragons, a 5 billion rainbow dragon with bubblegum, taco, and neon, and a 7.8 billion dragon gingerini with taco and other traits for all the lay secrets you see us using. And for the additional brain rots you see us throwing into the machine with the lay secrets, I traded rainbow garamas and other low-tier brain rots for them. So I invested really strong brain rot for tries in hoping of pulling this thing. But of course, fuse after fuse after fuse after fuse after fuse, nothing, absolutely nothing came out. My aura was decreasing by the second, and admin abuse was happening sometime soon, so we needed this thing as soon as possible. After throwing mostly everything we had in the machine, we finally managed to get a cookie and Milky. Now, I'm not a big fan of trait farming anything else if it's not a dragon, but we quite literally had nothing else to do since we were down so many tries. Me and SpongeBoy34 started buying it back and forth while the guys were fusing for us. Deep down, we knew it wasn't looking too bueno, but we knew we wouldn't give up. We had to get this dragon by any means possible. Shout out AMP, I love you, Daquan. Not gonna lie, buying this thing back and forth was horribly boring. We damn near just wanted to give up on it and throw it back into the fuse machine. But everybody insisted we just keep trait farming it. And just when we were quite literally down to our balls with these fuses, we actually did it.
Dragon gingerini.
This put us at a very comfortable position, and everything started looking brighter for us. This could easily touch 10 to 11 billion a second with all the possible traits. All we had to do now was buy it back and forth till admin abuse starts and everything'd be a blast. Our first snap of the admin abuse, we had to lock in here. Everything started looking good, with our dragon getting the Bombardiro and the Cookie and Milky getting the fire trait, putting both of them in very nice spots. Honestly, wish it was possible for any trait to hit, but the only 2 that were possible were those. We just had to get through these snaps and pray he runs sombrero. That would be 2 free admin abuse traits, and then we can do rituals for everything else. And not to mention the skibidi toilet trait, we need that to hit more than anything. Speak of the devil, he actually ran the skibidi toilet trait, and it had me questioning what the hell was going on. But our dragon literally got hit with it. I couldn't believe my eyes. We were just casually looking at the first ever skibidi dragon in the game, 2.8 billion a second. What do you guys think about the new OG and trait that comes with it? I was kind of thinking it'd be a plunger on the brain rots heads or something, but I did not expect the actual skibidi head on the brain rots. Still looks pretty fire. I freaking love this dragon. And you guys know what that means too, right? We have the Meowl traited dragon, and now the skibidi one. That means we have 2 out of 3 traits. We're only missing Strawberry. But like I said, I don't even know if it's worth trying to get anymore. Ooh, big freaking W in the comments, fellas. He actually did run sombrero, and both Cookie and Dragon got hit. Fire also hit the Dragon, which puts us at 6.6 billion a second. It was coming along perfectly. Unfortunately, the sombrero was covering the skibidi head because it didn't stack. But forget about that, we were sitting so freaking high right now. Not gonna lie. We gave up on Cookie and Milky. Bro, we were just wasting money on it and would rather use it for fuse. We wanted full focus on the Dragon right now, since it had the most potential. Thankfully, the admin abuse was over, and all we had left was rituals and waiting for reindeers. But of course, before Sammy leaves, let's run 3 lanes real quick and make trait farming even harder. Thanks, Sammy. You the best, bro. We still did the orca ritual for the shark fin because we weren't trying to waste a lot of time, but of course it didn't hit. Surprise, surprise. Oh, also forgot to mention, spider trait was ran during admin abuse, so thank God we didn't have to do that ourselves. Our only option now was chiclatera ritual. We had the method down for this one, so it was a lot easier to get hit. And it did hit. 8.1 billion a second, and we still had Mateo, shark fin, and reindeers. We already calculated it on Steeler Brain Rot Modded to see how much it would be doing with all the traits on it, and we were sitting on 11.5 billion a second, which would be our highest billion per second brain rot, beating the Galaxy Dragon Gingerini we got. We did the orca again, just to see if it would hit this time, and it did. Shout out to all the orcas out there, man. If you're an orca and you're watching this video, I love you. Anyways, 9 billion a second on this beautiful, beautiful dragon. Mateo was up next, baby. We got Mateo trait up and running, and it was time. Quick little shout out to Mr. Beyblade, XQC, Jin and Jay for pulling through in this beautiful moment. They helped with rituals and witnessed the first ever skibidi dragon. Thank you guys again. Mateo finally hit and put us at 10 billion per second, but it wasn't over yet, we still had reindeers. I just want to say this real quick. If Sammy never updated the admin board with the Polar Express, Winter Hour, and reindeers to 2 hours, we probably would have had this dragon and never lost it. I have no idea why that change even happened. Every hour would have been fine, but every 2 hours. You got to be kidding me. Anyways, this is where things go downhill. We had to be very careful when doing this, but we switched our base layouts to be directly in front of each other so we could have a try at this Winter Hour trait. I can say this with 100% certainty, it does not hit. It only hits runway brain rots, but still, we risked it and tried. That's all that matters, is you try things. You're better off trying and knowing something happens or doesn't happen than always thinking, what if? And in our case, that did not hit. Quick little shout out to Liam and Supra for joining us while we were trait farming and allowing us to index the new skibidi toilet. This thing looked absolutely insane and super clean. Comment down below if you were one of the lucky 50 servers that got the skibidi toilet. Sammy spawned some yesterday, so I hope some of you got it. Indexing brain rots mid-trait farm is insane, but we knew what we were doing, so there was no risk. I'll tell you everything that happened while we were in call. I was buying the server more luck, because we thought we would stick around for some time, so we might as well take our chances with some 4x luck. Maybe something will spawn. And then SpongeBoy tells us that he got disconnected from the server, so we fly to the dragon quickly and save it just in time. We brushed it off as a simple glitch or lag, because that always happens to SpongeBoy. So we thought nothing of it and started filling our servers up with alts to try to get him back in his corner and continue trait farming it. But as we kept buying it back and forth, this happened. I opened up my screen recorder to see if my clips were on, so I can clip us losing the dragon, and we got the message. Truly, truly heartbreaking. All that time and brain rots invested and we lost it. If anybody could explain why we got this message in the comments, please do so, because we're still confused on why this happened. Still can't complain though. I managed to get all these Sigma boys while trait farming. But all this because we waited for the reindeers, man. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.